What's up, everybody? 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to get Instagram pulled in real quick. There we go. All right.
Looks like we're live.
Yeah, we're rolling. Cool. All righty. What's up, everybody? Monday live stream back again. Huge shout out to everyone for being active in all the chats this week. I've been reading but not responding. You guys got some pretty awesome stuff going on. I'm just saying.
So, John, you got any updates? Anything else other than work and snow?
Well, I'm trying to think here. Update wise, as far as like reptiles and stuff go, just really kind of, I'm working with what I got, but I'm kind of getting in a little bit more of a comfortable spot to where I might be looking to maybe acquire one, maybe two, possibly. I don't know yet. We'll kind of see. I'm going to be very particular about what I actually bring in, though. So, definitely something that's going to head up the Dark Morph project, along with maybe some G-Stripe stuff. Maybe if I can figure something out. We'll see. But anyway, what about you? Anything new? I know we haven't chatted in quite a while.
So the newest thing is Saturday. I took a little trip down to Evansville and I picked up two new snakes.
Nice.
So I picked me up a Sugar Hypo Het VPI boy and a G-Stripe Het VPI boy.
I ain't worried about the VPI. I just like the G-Stripe. Yeah.
So we get them through quarantine and get them squared away, and I'll be doing some show and tell, snake and tail.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
I mean, other than that, we're just grinding on. I weaned over 300 ASFs last night when I cleaned their bins. So
sick.
Yeah.
I've I guess that is an update. I brought in a colony of ASFs into the house because I had been keeping them in the garage, and they've been doing okay, breeding, no problem, everything like that. My count has been going down on pups. I'm dwindling. Instead of 13, I'm popping out like 5, 6. I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Like I'm running out of stock. So I went ahead and I pulled a rather decent sized colony. I think it's like a 2 to 8 or something like that. I brought it inside. It's in one of my old rat tubs. I got them in here with me. Mainly just because I don't really have anywhere else to put them other than in here with me inside. So good thing is they're ASFs and they're not going to stink that bad. So
yeah. We usually get a week and a half to 2 weeks out of our ASFs before you have to mess with cleaning them. You really don't smell them unless one expires and they kind of bury it. They're good at burying their own.
Yeah. I've noticed that. Also, it depends on the diet. As long as they have that really good dialed in diet, that ammonia really kind of stays low. And it's where it should be. So I don't know. I supplement with every once in a while. I'll give them some Cheez-It crackers because I'm like sitting in here eating Cheez-Its while I'm messing on the computer, and I'll be like, "Here you go." I'm not helping the matter at all, but
yeah. So other than that, I didn't pair first of the month. I'm waiting until the rain comes in next week.
Yeah. Yep.
And let's see, I got hit for jury duty, so I got jury duty tomorrow. So I get some time off work, and we're doing that thing.
Yeah.
So other than that, we just slow and steady. We got flips and tricks going on with the ladies that are They're getting big. I palpated some last time I cleaned them, and we're showing some definite growth in follicle size. We've got golf balls and slightly larger than golf balls, and we've got marbles and
Yep.
bigger marbles. So
Yeah, progressing right along. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I will say that I'm starting to readjust focus and starting to realign. I'm getting ready to start diving into more research, and I kind of want to do maybe a little bit of a mentor mentee thing, where I start to pick some other people's brains as the mentee. Like I want them to kind of bestow some knowledge my way. So I'm getting ready to start putting out some feelers and stuff like that here pretty soon. Granted, time constraint wise, it's just not really balanced out yet. But
so speaking of mentor mentee, I noticed that Tommy with Inky Clouds had posted where she's starting to mentor people now,
yeah,
one-on-one.
that's awesome.
What's going on, Mark?
I,
How you doing?
I might just have to take her up on that. I know she's a wealth of knowledge, and she's been
She's been in the game a really, really, really long time. She's had everything from venomous to ball pythons.
Right.
Yeah.
So definitely a avenue to consider for sure. And mainly just to, as I have a good baseline, but what's hurting me from picking up some new stuff, picking up more stuff even, because the more I know, the better I'm suited to hand over to the next generation, hand to that next person and things like that. So
yeah, absolutely, 100%. So I mean, other than the obvious, look at our little scrolling message down here. Go to thefatmannation.com. And if you're not going to buy a shirt, donate. Support the Operation Deeds, Not Words. It's live and it's going strong. How you doing, Jamie? That California weather treating you good?
probably better than it is here. I mean, for sure.
All right. So what do you say? Let's get Mr. Blevins Ball Pythons himself out here.
Absolutely. I'm ready for it. Let's go.
All right.
How you guys doing today?
Pretty
Doing
good.
great.
How are you?
Great. Doing great.
Good. All right.
So you wanna jump on into it and go ahead and tell everybody out there a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name's Lance Blevins. I'm based out of Bunker Hill, West Virginia, which is the eastern panhandle of West Virginia. If you guys know where Martinsburg is at, I live really close to there, so I'm in that area. So a little bit about me is I was in college and one of my good friends, Zach, had snakes, and I was like, I want to get one so bad. So I went to a pet store in Morgantown, West Virginia. I got my first ball python, it's an inchy. I got an inchy. I didn't know anything about genetics yet, so I was still learning about it. So they labeled it as a male, but then a couple years later, I found out it was a female, so I had to change the name on it. So I got my first snake, then I was figuring out, I think this would be a really cool business idea. Like I could run a business doing this. So last year I started Blevins Ball Pythons in November 17th of last year I started it. Then I've been loving it ever since. So that's a little bit about me. Awesome. And I'm 22 years old, running my own snake business. So
Nice.
What are you making any pairings this season?
So I have 4 parents with 1 male right now. So I've been rotating my animals right now. So my male is a pastel banana super inchy clown. I've been pairing it with a firefly het clown, pastel het clown. Then I recently got a inchy fire spot nose het clown. So I'll be making a lot of clown stuff.
Cool.
So
I definitely
then,
like the spot nose clown. So
Yeah, spot nose clown stuff.
yeah,
looks
I
good.
love
I'll give you
what
that.
you can make with clown and stuff. Then I also have little snakes I own as well. So they're not breeder size yet. So
Gotcha.
we'll get there one day.
So are those future projects that you
Yeah, those are future
working-
projects which I've already bought and already raising up for
Gotcha.
the future
Gotcha.
projects.
Now is that all morph market purchases, some expo purchases?
No expo purchases. Then
Okay.
I have 2 mentors that are teaching me how to run a business. They've been doing it 20 plus years.
Awesome.
They've been teaching me what to do right, what to do wrong, like not buy this because you get more market value for this.
Yep.
So
what's up, Brother Vance?
So
but I'll give you guys a little rundown about future plans with the business. So I'm planning on when I start being financially stable with this business, I'll be expanding to other species of animals. So, and I'll be changing the name to Innovation Exotics.
okay. Going through a rebrand. Hey,
Rebrand, yeah.
I can get behind it.
Yeah. Then when I get a house, I'm gonna build a room for a retic. I'm planning on buying a cow retic. So
Okay.
I love the first time I saw a cow retic, I felt so much in love with it. It's the coolest thing ever. So
yeah. Where did you see or experience your first cow retic?
So one of my mentors, he breeds retics.
Oh, okay.
So he has golden child cow retics, which he was selling a male for like $1,500, which I was like, that's kind of cool that you have that on your table. And he told me that each shed it adds a spot to it, which was really cool.
Yeah, they get to a point where they're starting to look more black with white spots, not white with black spots. Yeah. They're pretty awesome. I went to the Reptarium. This is what stemmed the entirety of like the business aspect of my stuff. Went to the Reptarium, got to meet Barchek in person. Thought it was the coolest thing ever. Was like, oh my god, this guy is like every bit one of the coolest guys I've ever met. I want to own a zoo. I was like, this guy lives the dream. Like, this is awesome.
He lives the dream. It just sucks he died from cancer.
Yeah. It was a tough one for sure. But I got to see his cow retic.
Nice.
And I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah. My plan, I'm getting a female cow retic. I'm going to be calling her Daisy.
Nice.
So.
Yeah.
But I actually have an animal I'm going to show you off to you guys.
Okay. Awesome. All right. We love snake and tail. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I got the opportunity to buy my dream snake. It's what's on my logo, which is a VPI xanthic pied. Which I was so excited to get in the snake. I was at Repticon in Baltimore, Maryland. So I had the opportunity to buy it. I got it at a really good price. The guy gave me it for $350. I took it because they usually go for 500 for males and 800 for females. So I was like, I'm not missing this opportunity. So his name's Tesla. So let's see if he doesn't bite me.
I like the spicy one.
Yeah, this is Tesla. So what's cool about him is you see how he has a smile and it looks like he has sunglasses.
Yeah.
So that's the coolest thing about it. I have dreamed about owning the snake for a long time, and I have got the opportunity to own one. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He looks really good.
But then I'm trying to find him a woman to breed him with, to make more VPI Xanthic stuff, pied stuff.
Yeah.
And during the time I'm rebranding my stuff, I've been looking at doing Pompeiis. I think they're really cool, but they're really expensive. So
Yeah, that's a hard target too.
Yeah, that's a really hard target to get.
And
so.
at the end of the day, you do it the way that everybody else says. Grind it out. Get the building blocks. You may miss market, so it's personal choice by all means. If you're not in a rush, take your time.
No.
Put those building blocks in place. And the same thing with like your VPI pied stuff that you were talking. Maybe something double recessive. A double recessive female with a couple of codons stacked in there, as just a cheaper option to get you there quicker. Something like that isn't necessarily too alarming, because people have bet on worse odds and made some, 1 in 256% chance, and they're like on the money, guaranteed. So it's happened. It has happened. So you can't.
Another thing, when I was starting this, I deal with a lot of mental health issues. So starting this has showed me an aspect on what I can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, for sure. Have you go ahead, Carl? Sorry.
I was going to ask if you find working with the snakes therapeutic.
It does. It makes me really happy person when I work with my animals. Like my mother's actually watching this live stream right now, so I have the support of my mother. I thank God for my mother, because she supports me a lot, and my dad hardly does. So my dad doesn't like the snakes, but I love it, and I love doing what I do.
Yeah. So G. Paul down here runs a show specializing in mental health, and he actually has some reach out program for veterans and people that find the joy and the calmness and everything that the ball pythons or snakes in general provide. So yeah, definitely reach out to him.
Yeah. I'm watching Garrett's comments. Don't hit on the VPI.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm TSK still too. I
only got VPI because I didn't want to deal with TSK or there's another one. I forgot.
Oh, there's a lot of Xanthic.
There's a lot of Xanthic stuff. So
yeah. So you're talking about black Xanthic?
Yeah. Listen, black Xanthic right up my alley too. But I'm team dark morph all the way. Always have been.
I like more lighter morphs than darker.
Gotcha. Are you more of you like the light morph with pattern, or are you more like the?
I'm like light morph with pattern kind of person.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I've seen what you can do with clown stuff, and the way it comes out. This looks amazing.
Yeah. I'm not dismissing the clown stuff. I have no it doesn't fit to my breeding scheme, but it works for others, and that's phenomenal. G Paul gives me crap so much about hating on clown, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with clown stuff.
It just doesn't work in my program at the moment. So
that snake was the first ever time I've showed somebody on camera. Okay. I haven't posted it on my social media. That's the first ever time.
Hey, well, we're honored that you would be willing to show it on our show.
Absolutely.
We got your back. We'll support whatever content you put out there, man, because it is, you got a community that backs you 100%. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you thrive over there. We'd love to see you. I know everybody in the chat, majority of people that have popped into the live streams have talked Daytona this year.
Oh, I'll be at Daytona. I'll play on it.
All right. So yeah, well, we will hopefully see you in Daytona this year. We may. I'm hoping.
I'm scared about 666 serpents.
Oh, Nick's awesome. Nick's awesome, man. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Wild and crazy.
So on the group, I think it was the last live I watched. Somebody found him like some bikini or something. That just got me laughing my ass off.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now listen. At the end of the day, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're all here to just laugh and have a good time.
How you doing?
100%. So, now as far as you said you went to college and you kind of course corrected into the ball pythons and stuff. What were you studying when you were in college? What was your?
So I was studying natural resources at a small college in Maryland, but then it was too much for me, so I had to change. I changed my degree to general studies, so I still have an associate's degree.
Nice. Hey.
So right now I'm.
Are we good? What happened? Did we lose somebody?
No, we're good.
It kind of it started lagging.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Did it come back in? Are we good? Are we lagging real bad still?
The little like looks like an iPhone screen. You guys are not moving on it.
Oh, am I moving still?
You guys are frozen. I'm kind of. A little bit.
I'm seeing me and John real well. Yeah. You're a little glitchy.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's what I'm seeing too. But anyway, that's awesome that you actually stuck it out and got to that associate's degree, because I mean that's a big step beyond a high school mark, and you got to look at it from a perspective.
Yeah.
It can kind of put you into that next.
Yeah.
You good, John?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
Up, maybe.
I heard him talking, so I was like, okay, wait, I want to hear I want to hear, and everything. So I froze for a second. You're good, but it is okay. But yeah, you're headed into that next phase of life, with the ball python stuff, and you can take those things that you've acquired through your college experience and everything, and apply them in a productive way, towards the breeding business. Because it is the way I look at college is it is what you make of it. but it's also it primes you for being able to stick to something even when you don't have to, right? Like that's a big thing with college. College is you're paying to be there, so it's your choice to stick it out if you want to. So that teaches you that endurance aspect of it for sure.
I recently went back to school to go get my bachelor's, but I left because I wasn't ready to go back to school.
Hey, that's okay. That's all right. It's a lot to manage, when you have, you're doing ball pythons, you're trying to incorporate the social media in phases, you're trying to, still live a normal, like, young adult life where you actually get to interact with your friends and navigate and learn who you are and all of that stuff. So it is a challenge, and there's no timeline to success, right? You can be successful today, you can be successful 10 years from now. There's no timeline. Just as long as at the end of the day you're on your path and it makes you happy, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So, do you have any big plans for the future? Like, is there any genetics or a specific direction you'd like to go with your projects?
Oh. Let me think. I know I want to do VPI Xanthic stuff, so that's one thing. Then I mentioned the Pompeii stuff. But I'm planning on breeding the Calvary ticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I get Daisy, I'm planning on breeding her. Because I know there's like 30, it can be like 30 eggs out of a retic.
Yeah, they're high yield animals for sure.
Yeah, some of the more mature ones will lay.
She gets her own room, so.
There you go. Yeah, she gets to come out and hang out on the couch and hopefully not drop massive loads in your living room.
Massive doo-doo loads.
That is the only thing that's like that in space is the only thing stopping me from getting into the big snakes is the amount of mess they make when they go to the bathroom. They drop just woof.
Yeah, I was going to say Third Coast knows all about it.
I just that's a lot to deal with, and it not even like feeder aspect of it. I can do rabbits all day long. Rabbits are cool. I free range some in my backyard right now currently. I ain't got no issue. Got no issue with the bunnies by any means, but just the amount of weight and just
There's Jody. How you doing, Jody?
So, question for you. What does your future look like social media wise? Like, are you going to start, coming in and popping into the open panels? Or are you going to start to produce some content and put out there on your platforms? What are you gearing up for with that aspect of it?
So mainly I do right now Instagram, but with my generation, we use Instagram a lot. So I use Instagram, but I'm planning on starting a podcast and stuff.
Nice.
So
but I don't know when I'm going to do that yet.
You know what kind of direction you're going to have for that? Are you going to do just kind of a showcase of your progress, or are you going to do a more structured thing, have guests on, and
like a structure thing like we're doing right now?
Awesome. Yeah. As Carl likes to say, low tech rednecks. Listen, we're from Indiana, and
low tech rednecks.
Computers make our brain hurt.
Come to West Virginia, There's a lot of rednecks in West Virginia. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I've got family down from that way, Kentucky, West Virginia.
Yep.
So
Yep.
a lot of ridge running through my blood.
Yeah. No, but you say, yeah, my generation uses Instagram. We're not that far off in age, bud.
That's YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what when I went to high school, that's what we used a lot.
Yeah. I'll be turning 30 this year, so we're not far off. But believe it or not,
my sister's about to turn 30. So
yeah, that's such a gap. Like even in just 8 years, the difference in like social media, in use of computers, in like eagerness to like. I know when I was coming up, it was a lot of we played outside a lot, drank out of the hose still. Like it was very much still that as in my adolescence. But I got a brother, he's your age, he's 22, and he wears hoodies in the summertime outside. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing, dude?
Oh, yeah.
He'll walk outside in a hoodie in the dead of summer. It'd be like 85, 90 degrees. And I'm like, you're crazy. Like, and I'm like, I guess it just goes to show how different, like, I don't know, just different thought processes.
Yeah. I mean, can you believe we used to pay for text? Pay for text messages?
Yeah. I remember when I got my first unlimited text messages on my what was it? Was it my Razor? My Motorola Razor? I think back when they still did T9 texting. Yeah. I remember just progressively like my cell phone evolving almost felt like every year until I got to the iPhone, and then it was like, hey, it's bigger. Hey, they got another camera. Hey, like, but the interface is exactly the same. Nothing changed.
They got 3 cameras on this thing now. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think you couldn't take pictures with my first phone. You could barely send text messages.
That old Nokia with the extendable antenna.
Yeah. My first phone was 5th grade, and it was a flip phone.
Okay.
That my parents gave me if I had any emergencies, I could call them.
Yeah, I still remember the 45-foot telephone cable that was attached to the phone that was mounted on the wall in the kitchen.
Yeah. And that was the only phone in the house. Back then, that was the only phone in the house. And it took a lot for your parents to pay for that second line. If you were one of those like real, those real nice kids, that got where they still had cable, paid for cable. that was a little different. Yeah.
I hear all the hip kids get on that tiki-taki now.
I don't, unfortunately. I don't.
Hey, listen, you're not missing much, honestly. TikTok is it. I will give you this piece of information. It is an emerging market for reptile people for sure. Like there's a big rush to it currently, mainly for the monetization and the capability to hit another audience. Like there's an untapped audience where Instagram's kind of like where everybody's kind of doing their thing right now. TikTok's still very new to the reptile industry. So if you don't have one, maybe download and co-post on both just to keep you going.
Yeah.
If anything, it's a lot easier to make reels on TikTok.
That too.
Post stuff on TikTok and flip it because it automatically saves to your phone. Flip it to Instagram. So he's not talking to me. I got gray in my beard.
Hey. There's gray in this beard. I have a lot of stress.
So we've already talked about your kind of direction there. How many animals do
Yeah.
you currently have now?
I have about 17.
17.
Okay.
That's a good little bit.
I have five adults, and all the rest are juveniles.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your
So what,
have you experienced like assist feeding at all with like some of your younger stuff?
No.
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 Okay. That's fun.
so what was your biggest hurdle when
I
you started?
don't have to deal with that. My biggest hurdle was, how am I going to do this? How am I going to start this business? It took me a while to think about it before I started.
Did you go old school and grab yourself a little composition notebook and write your notes out and stuff? Did you know? I listen, I'm telling you, tried and true. I got these things everywhere. All over.
Everywhere.
Showing your age, man.
Now
Oh, yeah.
So I texted one my mentors and stuff. So when I was in college, he went to the same church I went to. So I talked to him about it, and me and him just started talking. Then I've been helping him out at reptile shows. Then there's the other guy that was also a mentor from him that does his own stuff now, which I'm learning from both of them.
That's awesome. What do you think would you say is the best piece of advice they have given you thus far?
The best piece of advice is, they told me, make sure you buy babies first, because adults, you don't know where they're coming from, what breeder and stuff.
Okay. It's a good piece.
So I buy babies to raise them up. So
Yeah, you're with them a lot longer, and you can kind of really understand their eating habits a little better.
Yep.
Yep.
I have a mix of everything. Like I've bought proven breeders, I bought hatchlings, and everything in between.
Same.
For me personally, it was more about not having everything all up to breeder size at the same time. That way I could have kind of a stagger into my projects. And it's a little different when you get closer to 100 snakes. You know, I'm not quite there yet, but the closer I get, the more important there being a difference in age groups is. I don't want to have
Cat's response.
Yeah, apparently you and Kat know each other rather well. You guys have met.
From Gettysburg.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
which I'll be at next month. I'll be at.
So then you hang out with Sammy a lot then. Up there.
Yeah, good old Pied Sammy.
Hey, he's your Pied man.
Sell his pieds.
He's your Pied man.
My Pied man. So.
Yeah. He'll hook you up.
That's his favorite thing, pies. He said, you should buy a pie. I'm like, let me think about it before I get it.
Yeah, he likes his calico stuff too, and in our Mandarin.
OD stuff. He's got some high expression OD stuff. That's
real
nice.
And he's got scrambler stuff going on right now too.
Yep.
So you like high pattern and the lighter colored or brighter stuff. You said, is there
Yep.
any morphs that is considering the ball pythons that you just have to have in your collection, even though it may not be like a really popular gene or something that has the high price tag?
Yeah, so
What catches your eye?
what catches my eye is I like pied stuff. I like how you can make like orange dream pieds, banana pieds are really awesome. I like those. I'm a pretty basic person. My nickname is a budget breeder because I budget a lot.
Yeah.
Right there. There you go. There's your podcast title, Budget Breeders.
There you
Bang.
go.
There you
Budget
go.
breeders. There you go.
Hey, I'll be the first one to admit, if you can talk them down, talk them down. Don't spend all that money. You don't have to. Don't spend it. Right?
Yeah, like
Carl loves spending all my money. He hasn't done it in a long time, but I got to talk him down. I'm like, hey, come down a little bit. I got to keep some in the pocket.
oh yeah, I was so surprised. The guy that I bought the Xanthic Pied off of, he gave me for $350.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, I don't think that
Yeah,
anybody would have walked on that. That's too good of a deal to kind of walk from, honestly.
No.
yeah,
No.
I couldn't walk on that.
I'll
I was
be
like,
like,
I gotta
"Got
get this animal.
For that price, if you had
Yeah.
bought two, he might have dropped them to $3 a piece, and that all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you follow Archie's Balls any on Instagram?
Archie
another-
Balls. I think I did.
Yeah, Archie's Balls. He's another Xanthic breeder, likes the VPI.
Okay.
And then Ammo Xanthics, she was in the chat. I think she's still here. She's playing around with the Xanthic stuff too. She's got some nice stuff out too right now.
Then I saw you could do a Xanthic Clowns, a Xanthic Desert Ghost,
Yeah, there
which
you go. Right
also
there.
caught my eye.
Keep that
Yep.
DG stuff rolling right there, buddy. Yeah.
I'm real partial
Yep.
to the what they call True Ghost Xanthic Hypo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
gray
deal
out
with a
so
lot
nice.
of hypo stuff. I'm doing a lot of head stuff.
Yeah, we got a lot of hypo over here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something real quick.
You're good. You're good.
All right, we'll be right here.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we do a lot of cinnamon and dark morph over here.
John loves the dark stuff.
I am chasing something that goes beyond the black matter. You know, like you've seen the black matter, and they're gorgeous, and they lock down. They hold that color for for the lifespan and everything. I'm shooting like, how can I level that up? Like that'd be the goal. That'd be the good vision to take. And I know a lot of other people have that same ideology, and then the other people are chasing it the opposite direction. How light can I make the snake without making it a bell? Kind of thing. It's like, how pale yellow can I make this snake, or how high orange can I make it, or can I make it red or purple or blue? Or you're chasing the extreme of the extreme, and that's what a lot of people do. But it's what we like to see.
I'm back.
I like them all.
Oh, there we go. He's got calico right there.
Yeah.
There you go. There's my calico.
She's there.
In the comments.
Kat, you've never heard of black matter?
We're gonna have to send her some pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And there was, I forget who posted it. I want to say Superior Scales posted it on on their IG. They had black matter pieds, and oh, they were nuts. They were nuts. But
Just
yeah,
about
when you think like Suma, right? Suma is like the dark of the dark, right? It's the ticker to pandapides and everything like that. Everybody's, oh yeah, you need Suma, Sumapides or pandapides or whatever they like to call them.
So I got a slightly different
They
calico.
brown down. That's the part I like the least about it. But there you go. That's a different kind of calico right there.
Yeah.
Then my cat.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Respect to the cats all day long. I don't own a cat. I think they're cool.
That's my mom's cat, but
gotcha. Yeah, I saw a cat tower behind you, and I'm like, he's got a cat. So he's got a bunch of different animals.
And snakes.
Cat and snakes. So as far as
I guess the retic could play on that too.
There you go, yeah. Other animal species. Anything at all, or is it just the cat and the snakes currently?
I just have a cat and snakes right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Do you breed rats or any of that?
So most of my animals are frozen feed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I feed them frozen. I have a feeder around here that I buy off of. His prices are really reasonable, and he's a really nice guy.
That's awesome. See, and it's convenient for your collection size currently. Buying from someone else makes sense, right? When you start to scale upward, you got to start to think about cost to everything, like all that. What Carl will tell you, he's like, I'm a rat breeder that has some snakes, because I don't know how he has so much success, but the guy can literally wean 100+ ASFs every week and still have them popping on the ground. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
But his system's so methodical and so dialed in. It's where people should aspire to see, like see that level of success. And not to hype him up, but he's got some quality stock of some stuff, and he does his research and he talks to his people. But whenever you do start to move in that other direction, oh, I was sorry. I was reading that comment there. Gave him the breeding and selling snakes. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're not wrong with that, Mark. That is very realistic. To say, as far as you got to play the long game. It's to put you in a place of maybe financial freedom, not a monopoly, right?
Yeah.
Nobody does it because they want to make millions and millions of dollars. They do it because they're passionate about it first. The success comes through the passion and the motivation that you have in place. 100%. So just never feel like you have to scale for the sake of other people. Go at your own pace and what you can handle.
Yeah.
I have something. I've had people at reptile shows that tell me like, "Oh, but ball pythons won't sell as well." I'm like, "There's still a market, and you just need to be quiet about it."
Yeah.
So I don't tell them they need to be quiet about it, but there's a market for it. So
yeah, they're still selling. It just depends on how you market
What
and where
is
you
selling?
market. Yeah. So a conversation that Garrett, Dirty Bay, John, and I have had countless times is uh, it's a lot more enjoyable if you don't feel like you're in competition with other people. You know, be
Yeah.
your own critic and uh, compete with yourself. Like, am I better than I was last week? You know, am I better than I was last
Yeah.
year? What's my
Yeah.
direction? What's my new goal that I'm going to hit? You know. So, is there anything other than ball pythons and snakes? Like, what other hobbies do you have? Anything else that you're
Oh,
passionate about?
so I like to do fishing a lot. I do fishing. This sound crazy. So I fly styrofoam airplanes.
I know some people who do that actually.
Like
I
they have
fly
a motor on
styrofoam
them.
airplanes. Yeah, there's a motor on it, and
Okay,
you fly it with a controller, which has a
awesome.
transmitter, which sends a signal.
That's cool. That's cool. We have
Yeah.
a airfield for that local here to where we're at, and it's a pretty big hobby for a very
Yeah,
large quantity of retired and some young people. There's a lot of young people I see out there every once in a while that'll be out there doing that stuff. Um,
I
it's
also
at one of our
fly
local parks.
drones and stuff. So,
Okay. Are you one of those people that's got the talent to where you can like fly the drone really high and like do the barrel rolls with it? Like I always found that stuff
yeah,
fascinating. I'm like, how
I can do that stuff.
that's a four propeller like platform, and they're like barrel rolling it like quarter mile this way,
They're
quarter mile
rolling
that way.
into they're flipping into a chimney or something.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
Like
how does that make any
it's
sense?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I do a fair amount of fishing myself. The wife and I actually, I think 2 years ago, bought fishing kayaks. So we've
Oh,
been
nice.
wearing them too. What type of fish do you go after normally?
So I do better. I like I like to catch bass, largemouth bass. That's like
Mhm.
I do that, and my last semester of college, I almost caught a northern pike, which would have been awesome because that's one of the fish I want to catch. So
Yeah. So we do a fair amount of bass fishing. We do
mhm.
catfish, crappie, bluegill.
Catfish is
Um,
really good eating food.
yeah, and I like walleye is about my favorite.
Oh, walleye's really good.
But we've got a decent lake with smallmouth and striper on it. Ton of walleye. So yeah, it's kind of what we get down on.
Nice.
Yep.
My largest saltwater fish, I caught a stingray in Virginia.
Batman stingray, huh? So
Yeah, it was a big ass stingray.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. See,
you
I've always thought about maybe doing some saltwater fishing, but I'm not a fan of being on a boat. Like, I like the ground
so
too much. I like the ground too much. I can't do the water all that
thing
well.
about
Dude,
saltwater fishing is a very good day out there will spoil you, and you won't it'll be harder for you to get back to the inland fishing.
Right. Yeah. I'm a
Dude,
bank
free
fisherman all the way.
beer.
I can sit on the bank and drink beer. Like,
Free beer on the boat.
I can put my cooler on the ground. I can sit on top of it, and I can sit there and just cast away and just dual purpose.
Yeah.
No,
How you doing, Nick?
no. We've just picked up catfishing this year more aggressively. Obviously, always try to chase the bigger trophies. The bigger the batter. Like you want that, hog of a largemouth to be like, look at this fish.
Yeah.
Or you try to do kind of the ha funnies where you get the little princess pole, the little kid fishing pole, and you try to catch the biggest fish. You challenge each other. That's always fun.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, just FYI, I do have daughters, so they do have the princess fishing poles, and if they're coming with me on a fishing trip, you have to
with the
it has to
princess
go.
fishing
It
pole.
has to go in the water. It has to go in the water because that'll be the first pole to catch a fish, and then everybody else will turn on hot immediately after. But that pole has to go in the water first.
Yeah, I like doing some river fishing. We get out there and wade and catch white bass and walleye when they run up river in the spring.
Yeah.
At cold water fishing is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I haven't done that much myself. You're coming up the gorge like Whitewater, aren't you? No,
I go down 44.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're down there like
Liberty Way.
Yeah, gotcha.
No.
Yep. So
No, I know
we like
you see
that.
the snake.
So we get in there with ultralight tackle, 6 pound or 4 pound test, and we'll pull in 30 plus inch walleye and have a blast doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick, right there. He's on them big catfish, big flatheads and stuff, pulling them things out of those monster, river monsters.
Oh, dude, I caught like a 50 or 70 pound blue cat. It was big.
Yeah, we don't get that much coming up here as far as like.
That was out of a fish hatchery.
I was gonna say Pay Lake. Yeah, we have some Pay Lakes that got some stuff that's pretty sizable, but like if you're going public land, just fishing whatever like waterways we may have, I've not personally pulled anything bigger than probably a 10 myself. But
so you ever do any carp fishing?
No, I don't carp fish.
I do a little bit.
That's a fight I don't want to mess with.
Out here at Richmond Reservoir, come springtime when they get on the spawn, oh man, that's the best fishing. Yeah. I've got a picture somewhere on my old phone, I believe, of me holding this big old carp, and she weighed 36 pounds, 6 ounces, right? And her belly is as big as mine. She is a brute.
Yeah.
But it was a funny story. So my old fishing buddy, Rick Sapp, he's dead and gone now, but he netted the thing for me, and it was dark out, so he didn't see exactly how big the fish was. Well, he turned around and stepped back up the bank and had that net one-handed and was like, couldn't move the net. So he turned around because he thought it was wrapped up on some rocks or something. So he lifted up and he realized that was all fish, and he was like, oh my God. So yeah, it was a nice night. Yeah. But I mean, you get out there in the springtime, I mean, when the banks are muddy, horribly muddy, and you're out there just wearing them out. We're catching 20-pound carp like they're bluegill, man.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Same spot. Anytime you go during like the daytime and you're going brim fishing, you're sun fishing, right? For gills and stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how aggressively fished that body of water is, but you gotta go like there's probably an hour window that you have success at. Other than that, you're catching. I mean, you're catching the little babies. You're not pulling anything in that's got some size to it anymore. It seems like the few times. Granted, that's the few times I went this past year, over there. But I wasn't really. It wasn't my primary focus. I was slapping around for bass.
Yeah.
You're right, Nick. That's the main purpose, except for when you have a kid with you, because then you can't participate in the illicit activities of being passed out with a beer box on your head. All right.
So when we do the carp fishing and stuff, we make our own pack bait. And you do things like bean meal and rolled oats and pudding, flavoring, just all kinds of different stuff. Cream corn, regular whole kernel corn, sweet corn, just tons of different mixes you can do. And I found that especially in early summer, the catfish, you get them on a good bait pile because you've been carp fishing, and you'll catch more catfish, channel cat, than you will anything.
Yeah,
doing it that way.
What I've been doing catfish wise lately, you go get those Oscar Mayer hot dogs, right? The ones that have the sealed Ziploc packs. You never put them in the refrigerator, right? I put them in the garage, literally sealed up in those packs for a year. They don't mold. They just stay on the shelf and they get rank, like awful. You open that pack and it just lets out all that just yuck. Oh, and they light it up immediately. No sooner than you're in, you're on something in a couple minutes, easy, every time.
Yeah. So
I use oats. I wet up oats and put them on the hook, and they love that. They love oats. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I got a 5-gallon bucket of bait downstairs. I keep it inside so it doesn't freeze and thaw. Right. Yeah. But I've had that same bucket for probably 8 years.
Oh gosh, so it's
same bait. Same bait. So you open it up for the first time, and now it's primarily bean meal, right?
Okay.
You open it up and it smells like hot sauce.
I got you.
The very first time you open it up. But if I make fresh bait and I don't use it all, I'll dump it in that bucket, stir it up. But that stuff right there, I've got a name I'm not going to say it on live, but just give you the abbreviation. It's WP is what we call it, and it's the best catfish bait there is. So after a while, after you open it up a couple times, it no longer smells like hot sauce. It's got a little funk to it, but it's not bad at all. It smells more sweet than anything.
That's good. Yeah, I always do they're like, oh yeah, you soak it in Kool-Aid and do the garlic and really stank it up good. And I'm like, you can do the same thing by just leaving it outside or leaving it in a hot room for however long, and it do the same thing. It just make that stank happen naturally instead of all the all the extra additives and stuff. But I am gonna pause for just a second. I'm gonna hit a restroom break real quick, guys.
No problem. We've been on here for just a minute.
No problem.
There you go, Nick. Check your Instagram messages. I'll satisfy that curiosity of yours. So that's what we call it. You open that bucket, it'll have you howling at the moon. So other than the fishing stuff, do you do any hunting or any other outdoor activities? You do any?
I was thinking about doing hunting. I I've had so when I was in the wildlife program at my college, we did trapping, and I got my
Yeah.
trapping license. That
Yeah,
was pretty cool, pulling out a beaver out of the stream, which
Yep.
was really fun.
Yeah, so I actually helped back when I was younger. I hunted on a farmer's property quite a bit, and that's
Uh-huh.
one of the things we did for him was because it was all river bottom property, and if
Yeah,
them
trap
beavers
beaver.
were in there, yeah, if those beavers would get in there and dam it up, they'd flood out his crops. So
Yeah.
anytime we saw the start of a dam, we would trap it and get them out of there and bust up that dam.
Yeah.
So, Carl, I did see that you put out a new merch drop. I haven't got a chance to look at what merch you got up there yet, but what's up with that? What's
I
you got new designs or
a couple more shirts, a couple more hoodies. I got a beanie I put on there. I designed a
Nice.
blanket. I'm gonna design a few more things. And I did use the newer logo, the AI deal. I like it.
right on, Big Worm?
Yep. Take care, Big Worm. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I mean, I just got on there kind of playing around today and designed some things up.
Yeah.
Been something that I haven't done in a while, so I figured I might get on there.
Right. Yeah, I have not updated my merch shop in quite a while. I need to dabble and play a little bit. I did put up a pair of sneakers on there. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You can design your own sneakers. It's like,
yeah.
Hey.
I thought about because I know old 666 has got a pair of thongs on his. I thought about designing a pair for mine.
Nice.
Big old fur patch.
Yeah. Take a picture of Chewbacca or something.
Right on my
There you
computer.
go. There you go. Oh, that's great. Oh man. But everybody in the chat, I do have a box full of sticker envelopes that I'd be more than happy to send people some Void Century Serpent stickers. Just shoot me addresses. You can private message Void Century Serpents on Instagram. We'll get you a sticker envelope headed your way. G Paul has already received his. So, yeah.
Yep. So I was supposed to tell you, you're the first one on his incubator, but I'm so important he bought mine.
Oh, there we go.
That's what he told me to tell you. So there's a theory about that, right? So I sent him all about the same time I sent him that probing kit, right?
I got you. Yeah.
I put him some stickers in the mail.
Yeah.
Well, the other day, when he said something about receiving your stickers, I asked him, I said, hey, I don't remember. I said, I'm getting old or something, but I don't remember you posting or you saying you got your stickers. Did they ever come in? And he said, no, they didn't. I said, I'll be damned. He said, don't worry about it. I already bought some. So I'm going to put him some more in the mail so he can.
There you go. Yeah.
So they didn't make it there. He said he sent White Feather, Val, something, and it got lost, tore up or something.
Yeah. He told me that story. That was intense. Like they finally got it all rectified or everything like that. But that was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta get on to some other merch shops. So I need some
Yeah,
people to
yeah.
throw me some links, and we'll be doing some purchasing of some merch from some other stores.
Yeah. So I'm gonna order that shirt we talked about to send to Jamie.
Yep.
Because I've got the new logo all designed out. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of those coming this way. That way I can get the marker out and sign it.
Yeah.
Send it up hers. So if you're wanting to get in on that, let me know. We'll box them up together and send them.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I gotta put in another order. It'd take them 7-8 days before it even shows up. A lot of times.
Yeah, something about like that.
Yeah.
Some items are faster, some are a little slower. So
yeah. I found the t-shirts they do okay depending upon the color that you order. They can do all right.
Yeah.
So, and then quantities. But speaking of merch, Lance, are you
My
branding?
merchandise.
Yeah, are you branding under the Blevins ball pythons? Or are you holding out until you do your rebrand?
shoot me your
Right
address.
now I have.
Message me.
Okay. Right now I have a shirt. So right now on my page I have a shirt. I do a lot of drop shipping shirts. So I have a Google form people could fill out, and I'll send you guys the shirt. It comes from. Get off the computer. Sorry, guys. The cat is being a little too much right now. So I use VistaPrint for all my stuff right now, but right now it's on my page if you guys are interested. They're a little pricey because I don't know why they're so expensive, but that's what I have right now. But when I rebrand my stuff, I'll have others, like I'll have other things too.
Yeah, I believe John uses Shopify and I use Printify.
Yeah, I use it's Printful and Shopify mirrored together, so that way I can design the storefront through Shopify because they are a little bit easier to design your actual storefront. And then use Printful for the actual designing of the merch, and then you're able to like take the item and put it over onto the Shopify so it displays accurate inventories. G-Paul, I am checking that now. That's what I was looking. That's why I grabbed my phone. Was checking for his shipping update. It looks like
And that reminds me,
next Tuesday,
Michael's going to divorce me if I don't send him a shirt. I'm going to have to flip you my logo, John.
Yeah.
So we can get the Carhartt.
Yeah.
Shirt.
Yep. We will do that. I have to double check because I know that they have like Columbia and Nike. I'll have to make sure that they have the Carhartt on there. I don't see why they wouldn't. It might just get a little bit.
Still in here, Third Coast. What was the other brand you said you like?
He just said, "What did I miss?"
You said Carhartt, and there was another brand that you prefer. So they're a lot better quality, and they fit the big guy better.
Columbia does.
But yeah, yeah. But I've got like access to Under Armour and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But their shirts and their hoodies, they're like $60-$70. And that's before the print and before the shipping.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you're paying to brand over already branded merch. So they have to pay. You pay retail of whatever that branded merch would be plus markup, and then they have to mark up even more. So like by the time you go retail to your consumers, you're like $95 for a hoodie. For a Nike hoodie that has your logo on it, it's like $95. It's like, what?
Yeah. Speaking of shirts, I got a new one in the other day. Did you see this one?
What we got? It says I've got big balls. Nice.
Yep, I've got big balls.
That's awesome.
Carl, you should make a Speedo. I'll buy that.
Yeah, a Speedo, a banana hammock.
Yeah, Speedo. Banana hammock.
Oh, that's.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it at Daytona.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you fit right in with Nick, homie Nick.
With Nick, yeah.
Uh,
But Nick looks good in it, so.
Okay, accepted. Okay, well, Paul, last update I got from them was on the 1st, saying that they've accepted and are processing. So I would imagine upon accepting, it's usually about a 7 to 10 day turnaround from that moment. Yeah. So you should be getting more information. Because
tracking's horrible.
Not good at all. Like to track any bit of it, because most of it's coming like USPS, and USPS tracking is just not good. Like
terrible.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah. I'm hopeful that in the future we might be able to start doing some in-house stuff. That way I can ship through FedEx or UPS. So yeah, I'm sitting here like scrolling and like going into different pages trying to get more information, and it's like in progress. That's all I keep seeing. So, but Gotham City, thank you for shooting me that address. I will get your envelope in the mail, literally tomorrow morning, because I'll put it in the mailbox and flip up the thing. Yeah.
Wait, you're sending stickers? I'll send you my address.
Yep. Shoot me the address. I will happily send stickers out. I'm gonna have to make a run to the post office to get more stamps.
I'm by the roll, brother.
I have a book on the fridge right now. They're just sitting on the fridge. But I've already started using them, burning them. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go through all of them before I know it. So they always RWO stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So your stuff showed up already.
Well, he got one shirt. There's still a shirt and a sticker he's missing.
Waiting on. They're coming from different vendors, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Awesome. I'll get you hooked up, Batman.
Yep. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to kind of keep this train rolling, in the right direction. Yeah. I like this. I like the sticker thing. I like the merch thing. It's a good aspect to market yourself. I mean, I'm not gonna make any money off of selling shirts. I'm not gonna be multi-millionaire.
It's advertisement.
Yeah, every time somebody puts on one of the shirts, every time somebody puts a sticker on even to think about it, say somebody puts my sticker on the side of a Sea Serpent rack, right? They upgrade to an ARS system. They sell that Sea Serpent, Guess whose logo's on the side of that sea serpent? When they sell it to
Yours.
somebody. Exactly. So you got to think when people are purchasing these racks and incubators and stuff, like they're getting these stickers. They're like, "What's that logo?" And then they start digging, and then they find you, and then they're like, "Oh, I got to follow that guy. He's cool." So you're marketing without even actually marketing like at all. You're not the one going out putting the advert out. It's free marketing every time.
Yeah. I went down there to Evansville Saturday. I dropped a couple business cards and a couple stickers.
Nice. Yeah.
Started over, huh?
Hey, well,
Out with the old, in with the new, I guess. So I got a little over a third of one side of my incubator covered now.
yeah, I need to get a sticker board for like right here for this side of the rack. So I think I'm gonna do like a foam insulation board or something like that to help trap heat good, and then like get it with a backing material so I can put stickers on it and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I did start some over here on the breeder rack.
Yeah, I mean I run out of I run around out of space real fast because I also buy. My kids have a tendency to Temu shop all the time, and I don't know if you guys know this, but you can buy stickers on Temu, like in bulk, for like $5, like, and they're pretty dope stickers, I might add. Like, so I have a very large sack of them somewhere. Yeah. And I got some obviously, when you do a custom built PC or whatever, they usually have like glass paneling on it. So I have stickers just stuck all over it already. So
yeah, I try to keep the glass clean. I'm sticking to the sides because I just like to be able to see in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't put any stickers on the front of my incubator either. I'm like, I just want to be able to see so clearly right through that. Lance, incubator wise, I know you said you're making some pairings.
Yeah.
So do you have your own incubator already?
Yep.
You do? Okay. Are you
Yep.
custom built or did you buy one?
I bought one from my good friend off of BNS Reptilia.
Oh, okay.
He was selling one, and I took it off of him.
Nice.
This one right here is my little
Pain in the butt.
Pain in the butt. Still assist feeding.
Pain in the butt. Yeah.
Yeah. So he or she, actually, I've not even sexed it yet. Let's see what it is.
I'm thinking girl.
You're thinking girl?
Nah, we'll give it.
Yeah.
Well, cantankerous, doesn't want to eat for you, likes to throw fits. Yeah, I can see that.
Don't want to give up the tail either. Hold still. It might be male. I'm not real great at sexing the itty bitties. Popping them. I'll probe later on, but it might be a male. But he's cool. We'll get him eating right, I do believe.
Super normal.
Yeah, it's super normal. Actually, I think it's got some orange dream in it.
Yeah. I was gonna say the blushing along the sidewalls and with the way the white's riding up on that side pretty good. Yeah, I can see what you mean by the OD.
Yeah, and then look at the belly. Belly's
yeah.
So, but he's pretty little thing. He just doesn't like to eat. So last time I went to assist feed him, normally I'll have to tuck it in his throat a little bit and then push his head or push his mouth closed.
Yeah.
This time he chomped on it himself after I stuck
Nice.
it in his mouth.
Nice.
Like he closed his own mouth and he sat there and started eating it. So
Yeah.
it's progress, but
Yeah, I got all those hatchlings over there that are they bite my finger every time I open a tub now. Doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter. They could have just ate. They could double down. It don't make no difference. The second that thing opens, and then they coil and they'll try to squeeze the heck out of my finger. I'm like,
yeah, this guy he's very docile. He's gonna make somebody a good pet, I think. With feeding or assist feeding, I don't want to make it another breeder or put it into a breeder household. I think I don't know. I'm just funny about that. I think that I want to put out good feeders and good feeders only.
Yeah. Yep.
And I think if you breed ones that feed well, my belief is that the hatchlings normally eat well as well.
Yeah. Well, my mom was a mouser, so you had a battle out of that one already. So, like walking into that pairing. So.
Yeah, for this one, but this one's sibling took off like you wouldn't believe. So this one came from the calico to calico pairing that I had last season, and that was the one where the mother had 10 eggs, 7 of them were slugs. One of them was not very good at all and ended up going bad, and 2 eggs hatched. So one of them took off eating first thing and surpassed this guy by far. Hell, he's actually already rehomed with another person and doing well. This one's going to be here for a while more, it seems.
Most of them are, yes. The totes in the background, yes. They do have snakes in them.
Yeah. So these right here, I've got, let's see, 4, 5, 7 empty in this rack.
Yeah, I think of these 4 right here, I think only this one's empty right now. It's the only empty I got. So, but this is a 70-30 rack. So this is for bigger, adults and everything. I keep the other ones in the hand built 50 tub, and there's 10 of those in that other rack. But yeah.
Yeah. Now on the other side behind us here, I've got breeder rack. I've got 20 over there. I've got a hatchling rack over here, which this guy come out of, and then I've got a grow out and grow up rack over here. It's got a few. Well, let's see, 6 females and 3 males in there playing around. And then this right here, when it's full, holds 40 snakes. And like I said, I've got 7 empty on that rack. So
I didn't realize this. My mom's boss is watching this.
yeah.
hey, yeah, exactly. Showing up and showing out. That's the best way to be. He's got your back. He's supporting you. Through all this. This is cool. Listen,
I just looked at the name and I'm like, oh Lord, this is my mom's boss.
yeah. Listen, systems are cool too. You got to talk systems just as much as you got to talk snakes. And infrastructure matters.
So all of those things in the background filled of snakes. That you should know that.
Well, because
I have them too.
Yeah, we got some empties and stuff, and I like keeping this as my backdrop more than just a blank wall, because then it's like
I'm in my mom's office. So
for the longest time, I was in my garage, and behind you could see everything behind me. So you saw my incubator, you saw my 50 series rack, and you saw the 70-30. The only thing you did not see was my rat racks, because they were like
Oh,
on the other side, and everything. But yeah, it's when you put it all together and like you set it all up and everything, and you're like, wow, this dominates so much space. Like it takes up so much space in your area. So with that, saying that, what is your say dream setup? Are you more of ARS? Are you more Sea Serpent? Are you Animal Plastics? What's your go to?
mine's ARS.
Okay. Gotcha. And you have an ARS system currently?
I don't right now. I have something that my mentor gave me that's
Okay.
built.
Yeah. Hey, them custom built PVCs, if they're engineered right,
Yeah.
they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Mine's pretty nice.
I always tell people I was like the best. So I bought the one that like hand built one with the 50 tubs in it, like the 50 series tubs in it, and it has a table, kind of similar to how Freedom Breeder has it. You know how Freedom Breeder has the shelf in the middle that slides out. That's how that rack is set up. And if it wasn't so tall, I would love it. But with it being on its like caster platform, it makes it so much taller than what I need it to be. I'm like, I can't even see the snakes in the top tub. Like here, if I'm standing on my feet, on my like flat footed, I can still peer over the
Thanks,
top.
God.
But that one I can't. It's just too tall, just out of reach. So anybody that rides in the top rack, top tub on that, impossible to see. But that table, convenient, very handy.
Yeah. So I use a step stool because I don't like them coming out eye level. I like to be slightly above the tub.
Yeah, take one to the face, man. Oof, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I've got some that like to come out of the tubs.
Yeah.
At you.
That
Yeah, that's
that
how it is.
VPI Xanthic I showed you guys likes to flick his tail at me.
Oh yeah.
Think it's a rattlesnake, does it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait
Yeah.
till he start. If he's doing that now, just as like a behavior, wait till he starts breeding and he's doing it like the back third of his body's doing that all over the tub. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
They're gonna be throwing scent everywhere.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
G Paul took his first bite last
Really?
night. Oh. So
I get bit at least twice a week.
but yeah, see, but you're willing to stick your hand in, like, oh, it's gonna bite me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, I don't know them hatchlings. The worst of the worst is probably when the babies get a hold of you in the sensitive spots, right? They pinprick you, and that's you just bleed pretty good. The bigger ones, they're more of a snap and go. They let go of you pretty quick because they're like, oh wait, that's not food. Let me let go. I think when you start talking like big snakes, like berms and retics and like some of the larger snakes, I don't want to get bit by those. I'd much rather not yeah, especially not a retic that's in a bad mood. Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah,
okay.
most of like berms, they're a little hissy.
Yeah.
Like they're boisterous.
Yeah.
Same way with retics. Yeah.
As I say, retics do a lot of threat display, don't they? Like they'll do the mouth and they'll hiss and all
you
that.
know, they can just be just talkative, basically, is what I say, how I say it anyway. But the thing is, you know, if they're well,
like to hiss a lot.
Yeah, if they're well handled, you've got a lot easier work ahead of it, you know.
Right, yeah. Have to think
So
about it too.
yeah, so Third Coast, what about your mail?
Oh, did he get lit up?
So yeah, stick around. We actually have a Burmese python breeder coming on next Monday.
Yep. But the Burn Boss, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go. Excited for that one. I get to talk big snakes, you know. Ball pythons are phenomenal, and I love my ball pythons. I'd have thousands if I could, right? But when you start to talk the big
Have you
snakes,
ever? Quick question, guys. Have you ever seen a red-sided California garter snake?
yes.
picture, yeah,
Okay. Picture of it. I
yeah,
know a guy that breeds them,
That's cool.
nice.
which
Yeah,
is really good. And
there's some very, very pretty
I
garter snakes out there.
like the Francisco garter snakes,
Hmm.
which are federally endangered right now.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
There's a lot of restrictions to local species selling at
Yeah.
expos. So like
Like
you can't your standard garters, your checker garters, stuff like that. You're not going to see them at expos as much around here, at least. I don't know about where you guys are at, but like they put a lot of stipulations in place for most of those expos
Yeah.
because they don't want. And from my best guess is they don't want wild caught stuff funneling in with a lot of disease. Because
Yeah,
it's
that's part of it. So I know, like for the turtles, in Indiana, it's illegal to sell anything under 4 inches because they don't want all the wild caught stuff to be prime picked. You know what I mean?
yeah. Because I mean, it's nothing for you to happen upon a red-eared slider nest and hey, look, I got 15 turtles. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, took a few days to get my
and
fingers.
in the state of West Virginia, if you live in West Virginia, you can't own a corn snake.
Really?
No kidding.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because they're native here.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I will say I do give credit to the state of Indiana. We have some pretty loose legislation when it comes to reptiles. And I say loose because anytime you read about it, majority of what you're seeing is crocodilians. They don't have clauses for large snakes. They don't have a lot of they don't have anything in place for like monitor lizards or anything like that. Majority of what you see is for crocodilians because
Yeah. I can own one of those without a permit all the way up to 5 feet.
yeah.
For that, you gotta get a permit.
Somebody could have like a pond in their yard and just have 15 alligators in it. As long as they're not 5 foot, nobody's gonna say nothing.
Did Carl just leave his chair?
Yeah, he just hopped up out of his chair real quick.
Okay, gotcha.
Put that hatchling up. Give him a shot of humidity.
Out Maryland, yeah, no kidding. Because I know that like especially when it comes to native species that if say you're keeping them in captivity and you cut them loose, they can thrive, right? So then you introduce invasive genetics into the mass population, and that's the biggest reason why they put that legislation in place. Um,
Uh-huh.
a lot of fear, and a lot of that reason being, like, hey, if a corn snake could live here, you probably shouldn't have a whole bunch of them, but some states are a lot more aggressive than others with it.
Yeah.
So just a sec, guys. These people know that it's Monday, yet they still call.
Unfortunately, it's Monday.
No, listen, it's great. Monday, I get a 2-day break before I have to be back at work. It's awesome. Awesome.
I unfortunately don't work right now, so
Well, that's okay. It gives you a opportunity to build
find
here.
a job.
Well, that too. Yeah. Any ideal on industry that you might want to get into?
So I'm trying to work with the National Park Service, be a park ranger. I want to do historical interpretation. So teach people about the history of the area and stuff.
Okay, that's cool. So, have you
My
applied with your?
grandfather was one. So that's always been my dream since I was a little kid to be a
Awesome.
park ranger.
Yeah. So, have you applied with your local DNR?
So right now I'm not trying to. It's not. So DNR folk is called a game warden.
Yeah.
Which is so much different what I want to do. I'm trying to not be part of law enforcement. I'm trying to be part of teaching aspect.
Yeah.
Right.
So
It's probably different in your state. I know that here, DNR they have different categories of like DNR officers, right? So the Department of Natural Resources is a broad spectrum. They do a lot of conservation work for especially for like falcons and certain owl species and stuff like that, and even to reptile species that cannot be released back into the wild. So they do a lot of education of local species, and like shows at local state reservation, like forested areas. They have like facilities and they let kids come in for like field trips and things like that, kind of like the Zoo to You experiences and stuff, but they have it's more local species driven here in Indiana. So I think you're more of that is kind of more your
Mark, I'm not gonna say F the police, buddy. Oh wait, it's Kyle, not Mark.
I was waiting for that to sink in.
Yeah, I've done that twice.
Tarantula Mark.
Listen. There's a lot of. I will give credit to the invert people. They're grouped in with us 100%. You know, they are part of the chaos and the crazy, and it's awesome.
So I actually picked up a curly hair tarantula Saturday, and don't worry, I didn't keep it, John.
Oh God, I was like, it's at his house.
No,
it's at his house, not Survivor's baby.
My wife's cousin has been wanting one for a long time.
Yeah.
So we picked him up. We picked him out of curly hair and brought it to him.
Nice.
It was cute. It was about just a little bit bigger than my thumbnail.
Right. Little baby. Got a lot of room to grow and everything. You were gonna say I got a tarantula sitting on the dining room table, and I'd have been like, I don't know how your wife lets you do that.
She flat out told me, she said, you can have one if you want, but I ain't touching it.
Yeah. I don't blame her.
She said, you keep it in the box.
Yeah. Pretty thing to look at, right?
So we had a almost 4-hour ride home from the expo to home. And we couldn't set the tarantula in the dash because we got this little cubby hole in the dash because the sun kept on hitting it.
Yeah.
So we set it in between me and her. And I kind of just had my arm down here. And I felt something brush my arm hair right here. So I just picked it up and looked. And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, well, I felt something tickle my hair. I was figuring I'd check to see if the spider wasn't crawling on me.
Oh,
And she's like, "Oh my God, I'd jump out the window."
right? Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was fine. It was still in the cup.
Yeah.
I just felt something on my arm hair, and I was like, "What is that?" You know.
He has a little compadre tag along. He's in a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think those jumping spiders are cool as hell, man.
I listen. I'm not in the arachnids world enough to be comfortable, right? So it kind of just makes me just kind of a little touchy. But jumping
thing that's
spiders,
so cool,
they're really cool.
you can train them like they'll jump off their little pedestal under your hand, and it's cool.
I think their little like dance that they do with their thing, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yep. Yep.
But again, it's another thing that sparks curiosity mainly. I mean, that's kind of where everybody lives, is just what is sparking your curiosity, what's keeping your brain engaged, what might be the next big thing for you, kind of thing. So when you go to those expos and you see all those people who have all these different species and all this different stuff, and you're looking and you're like, yeah, I like it. Like, I saw a lot of beauty snakes at the last expo I went to, and I'm like, I mean, a Taiwan beauty snake's pretty nice. Yeah,
I like
maybe.
recently I like cave dweller snakes.
Okay. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
pretty
So
cool, in my opinion.
southern Indiana, there's underground river that you can take a little boat ride on, and you can see different stuff in there. Certain times of the year, you can see the fish, but it's kind of rare. They shy away from light, of course, because they don't have any naturally. But yeah, it's really cool to get underground and check things out like that. Where my family's from, Carter County, Kentucky, they've got the Carter County Caves, and that's an intricate system in itself. And there's all kinds of stuff down there cool to see.
Yeah. I definitely am going to have to do some herping missions this coming season. I'm gonna have to start turning some rocks. I remember my first ever successful herp that I did was kind of an impromptu thing. There was one of those little 5-line lizards. They're like blue-tailed skinks, more or less. The ones with the little blue tails. They're burrowers. You don't really see them out much. Yeah. You see them like kind of in like rotted wood and everything like that, real close to the ground. They are really good. Yeah, they're good on like rock walls that are like mossed up real good. Stuff like that's where you see them a lot. And I literally, in the middle of a track meet, dropped my bag off of my back and took off after this little lizard that wasn't this big. You know how many people were looking at me like, man, you're crazy. What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm going to get that lizard and I'm going to take a picture of it. Like, that's what I'm going to do. And sure enough, I was persistent enough, and I got that lizard just so I could take a picture of it. And then I let him go, man. I was like, you guys just don't get it.
I was doing the same shit down in Miami when we was down there for that bachelor party. We went down for like 4 days for a huge bachelor party, and there's all these little lizards hanging around on the fence and stuff at the Airbnb we was staying at.
Yeah.
And I was out there catching them and taking pictures of them. And then we'd be driving down the road going somewhere in the middle of town, and there's this iguana sitting in that little patch of grass in between the sidewalk and the street, just kind of, hanging out. And I'm like, that's cool.
You're like, stop for a second. I'm going to get that thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch it. Granted.
The last one we saw, we was actually on the way to the airport to come back home. So I was like, man, everyone I saw was in a place that I couldn't really stop to get out and go check it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
yeah, still a lot of fun though. Definitely worth it. I highly recommend it to anybody. Just know your species And if it is venomous, if it can hurt you, don't pick it up. Don't touch it. Do not let it.
We don't do the free handling stuff.
Yeah, no, that's danger. That's
now
dangerous.
I have relocated some venomous species before, but it's always assisted. You got the hook and the bag right there, or the barrel.
Yeah,
And it's those are one of those things you really have to assess the situation before you go over there, because you get to stumbling around, you'll end up hit.
yeah. You get tagged out from underneath like a little stump or log. Really got to be aware of your surroundings always.
Yeah.
I've yet to have any kind of issues, but most of this play, I'm not getting down into the thick of it, right? I'm like open air, creek walking. I'm not really like crawling through the mud and the muck kind of thing. I'm more so flipping the rocks, paying attention to the, rock walls and stuff like that and all that. So that way we can, if I find a little lizard or I see a garter snake cut across or a blue racer or, something like that, let me grab that real quick.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of ringneck snakes.
Yeah.
Yellow ringneck snakes at work. We've got one of those retaining walls. It's got the rock and the fencing over it to kind of help keep everything from falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they'll get in there and they'll slither around in there and eat the bugs and stuff. And I'll go up there and catch one or two every year just to hang on to them, play with them. And those are, from my understanding, mildly venomous.
Yeah. Rear fang.
Yeah.
Rear fang. So they got to like gnaw on you real good.
Yeah.
Yeah. More digestion than it is anything else. Kind of the same thing as like a mangrove snake. They're very mild toxin. It's more for digestive enzymes more than anything. So if they get you and they actually get you good, it might take them a minute to maybe some irritation, some redness, stuff like that. But was the blue racer. Those musk up like crazy. So like they'll like, especially when they're little, like young, like you pick one of them up, they're like tossing it everywhere, and oh my gosh, the stank that comes off of them, woo, it'll get you.
So our king snake will musk on Abby every time she touches it, but she's never musked on me.
Yeah,
she likes me. So
right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we just hit the 9 o'clock.
I was going to say 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Lance, do you have anything that you would like to say as we wrap up the show?
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. Couple other things is tomorrow I'll be on the LMK show, so with Ken.
Nice.
Yep. We'll be tuning in.
I'll be on that. Then another thing is go follow both my mentors, Serpentine Exotics and Maze Morphs, which is MAZ Morphs on Instagram.
Awesome.
For sure.
Cool. Well, John, you got some closing statements? A few things you'd like to get off your chest?
Sure. Yeah. Well, again, Lance, thank you so much. We really appreciated having you on. A lot of good conversation. Amazing to see that we still got, that next group of people coming up to the, to the stand, and everything like that. Granted, I will say I'm an old man comparable. You can call me old. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not.
I feel old.
Yeah. So, but it's nice to meet somebody with a young, fresh perspective of how things, how things are going to look, leading into the future and stuff like that. So, that's always a pleasure. As always, everybody, we appreciate all the love and support that you guys give us. Keep in those chats, keep investing into the communities that you have around you. We love you guys. We want to see you guys here again next Monday. Give everybody a like, follow, shout out in the chat, or heck, do it on IG straight up. Just call people out. Again, anybody that would like a sticker envelope sent to them, go ahead and send me a direct message with your address, and I will get it in the mail tomorrow. That way we can get those stickers rolling your direction. Yeah, other than that, thank you everybody for coming, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week.
Yeah. So I'd just like to say, Lance, I'm going to be keeping my eye on you. Post. I want to see the progress. I want to see how you do. I'm going to be watching when you go on the LMK show tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm definitely looking forward to see what you do with that VPI Pied girl.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, as always, guys, I do appreciate all the support, and that's what I'm going to end the show on is support the people that support you. Definitely go out there, show the love, share posts, comment on people's stuff. Go watch their TikTok videos. Go watch their Instagram feeds. Just go out there and support and welcome people into our world. We just kind of started this thing here specifically just to hang out with people and learn new things and meet new people and just have fun. It's not about the money for us. It's not about the glory or the fame or even the monetization. You know what I mean? None of that really matters. It's working with the animals we love and meeting cool people and supporting those who support us, and that's it. That's all that matters to us. But like I said, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you always and forever.